Once again, this is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I am with my guys Marv Azan and Mike Molyneux. I hope I did that direction right. All right, so still we talk about this Patriots-Dolphins game. A lot of brain cramps here throughout this game. A loss that really wasn't in Patriots fashion. The Patriots lose. It's when they get outplayed typically. You don't say this often. The Patriots outplayed themselves. The Patriots outplayed themselves. They outthought themselves, and there's plenty to unravel here. So, guys, give me your top dumb moment of this game. Give me your top brain cramp of this game. I mean, you could pick from Brady. You could pick from, I don't know, a fourth down situation, whatever, with Gronk being in the Miami Miracle play. What is your least favorite part of this game? Mike, we'll start with you.
Patriots had the ball late in that fourth quarter, and they had an opportunity to score. There was no need for this game to be a 5-point lead or whatever the case it was. The Patriots had a chance to get the ball in the end zone. And once again, red zone, Patriots weren't able to convert. They tried.
50% away. They're 50% in the red zone away.
They got the field goal, luckily, because Gronkowski was off his game as well, which is another huge part of this game. And you can really attribute a huge part of the loss to him and his missed field goals and extra points. But still, once again, in the red zone, Patriots have a chance to really put this game out of reach. Yes, you kick a field goal. There's only 7 seconds left. You assume that, okay, the Dolphins are not going to score and win the game. But hey, why not even leave it up to chance? Put the game out of reach and get the ball into the end zone. That's one area that I definitely have a problem with, that I feel like if the Patriots handle that situation better there in the red zone late in the fourth quarter, the Miami Miracle, even if they did that lateral play, it wouldn't have made a difference. It wouldn't have made a difference. I just think the Patriots put themselves in a bad position there by not getting the ball in the end zone and getting 7 points out of that.
There's so much hate and anger going on right now talking about this Miami Dolphins game. But, guys, where do you get your tickets? Where are you supposed to? Where is the best spot to try to get tickets?
You tell us.
1 in 100. Oh, guy. Oh, you got it. This Patriots Roundtable is powered by our friends at 1 in 100. Go to 1in100.co, not .com, for your chance to win killer Pats, Celtics, and Bruins tickets. Not to mention, an all-expense paid trip for 2 to the Winter Classic in South Bend for 50% off. Use promo code CLNS at checkout. That's 1in100.co. Marv, dumbest mistake of the game yesterday.
The dumbest mistake of the game, unfortunately, has to go to Tom Brady. It has to go to Tom Brady. End of the half, you lead the team down the field, and this is what they've been so good at, the New England Patriots. At the end of the half, being able to score, go into the locker room with momentum, and then you have no timeouts. Brady knows that he has no timeouts, and he takes that sack to pretty much end the half. Miami goes into half with momentum now because they're getting the ball back, and the score is close. It's a close game because you let Brandon Bolden score 2 touchdowns on you.
Brandon Bolden,
like that play right there, I remember being so angry.
So here's a question for you, Marv. Not to cut you off, but here's a question for you. Tom Brady said in his post-game press conference that he lost track of the amount of timeouts they had. He thought they had a timeout. Do you believe that?
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. If it's true, shame on Brady. If that is true, shame on Brady. There's no excuse. That's a J.R. Smith play then. That's a J.R. Smith type of play, and he should be clowned for it because you can't go into a play not knowing how. You're the captain. You are the quarterback. You need to know.
Get him, Marv.
Need to know.
Marv, someone's coming for your neck later, Marv.
I know. Hey, you could attack me in the comments, but there's no excuse if you go in there not knowing how many. If that was Jameis Winston right now saying he didn't know that they had no timeouts, we'd be killing him. And Brady deserves that as well. This is a big game. This is to clinch the division and move on to face Pittsburgh. And a play like that changed everything.
It's the biggest by far brain cramp of the day. Marv, I am absolutely with you, because the problem with yesterday's Patriots loss, and this is when we talk about in the first segment, the Patriots lost in ridiculous fashion, in a sense that they didn't lose to the other team, they lost to themselves. I mean, realistically, the Dolphins put up a hell of a fight, but the Patriots should have won that game. They left 7 points on the board between a Gronkowski missed extra point, Gronkowski missed field goal, and then at least 3 points at the end of the first half. Guys, the Dolphins were giving you the game. They went back to Thanksgiving, put it on a platter, and was like, here you go. Please take this game from us. 2 blocked punts. One that set up the Patriots to score again at the end of the first half.
You knocked Tannehill out the game.
The Dolphins were like, guys, please, we want a better draft pick. The season's over. Please just beat us. And the Patriots are like, no, we're in Miami. We don't want to win this game.
It's a curse. It's a curse, Nick.
The Miami curse. The fact that this is going to go down in we're going to talk about this for years. The fact that Brady took the sack at the end of the half, that was unbelievable. That might be the most un-Brady-like thing I've ever seen in my life.
I can't call it a curse. You can't call it a curse is when the Patriots are the one making the mistakes.
Stupidity. It's just stupidity.
It was just, you were just being stupid. Exactly. You can't call it a curse.
So a question for both of you, because that plays bad, but then also everyone will get on Belichick for the personnel that he had on the field at the end of the game in that situation where Miami had to go 70 plus yards.
Also very stupid.
So I think this game, obviously, Brady and Belichick will be at the top for the biggest mistakes being made. Obviously, Gronkowski falls underneath that, but which mistake is worse, Brady's or Belichick's?
Brady's,
because even with Gronk on the field, you should make that tackle. Like J.C. Jackson, he's in a light jog. He's in a light jog chasing Kenyon Drake.
Kyle Van Noy, he whiffed as well during that play.
Jonathan Jones, not getting talked about enough. Horrendous initial attempt at a tackle. Horrendous. Tom Brady's was clearly the worst one. And not to mention, he was, like, the offensive line, not one of their best days, but also not one of their worst days.
Yeah,
he was acting like he got sacked 9 times that game. He was seeing ghosts in that pocket. That Chris Hogan, like, it's also not doesn't go along with this topic, but Chris Hogan was wide open on, I believe it was the second down play. And he just overthrows him because he acts like he's about to get wrecked.
Yeah.
A lot of stupid plays. And me and Marv are sitting together on this. End of the first half, by far the worst. Has to be the worst.